What up, YouTube? This is Woody coming back with another ride review. Today we are at the Piqua Harley Davidson in Piqua, Ohio, getting ready to ride the 2023 Harley Davidson Breakout with the 117 in it. This guy's getting ready to pull it out right now. Looks like he's got a couple of bikes he's got to move out of the way. This is going to be a guided test ride. Look at this bike. 17. Going to be a guided test ride. Something about their insurance or whatever. It's the first time I've ever heard that before from a Harley dealership, but there's a street guide. 107. Oh, look at that. They got it marked down from 24,999 to 19,999. I like this color on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but it's got like flake in it or whatever. It's a pretty cool color. Pretty cool bike. I wouldn't want one with the 117 in it though. I feel like it would not be enough. Or it'd leave you wanting more. I've lost so much weight. This jacket ain't fitting me right anymore. Here it comes. In the orange. Yes, please. I guess we can stand here and look at the bike and talk about it while he gets his bike out.
Give me a quick minute. I need to go put gas on that real quick.
Yep. Oh, he's going to ride the electric glide. I think that's what that is, electric glide. Breakout with the 117. I'm trying to get a test ride on the Lowrider S with the 117 in it, but nobody has them in stock. I'd like to ride the Lowrider S and Lowrider ST. And then I've pretty much rode all the other bikes, the 2021s. So, and they're all pretty much the same. Nothing's changed in the Softails except for colors. And the only thing that changed with the Breakout and the Lowrider S is now they got the 117 in it, and the Street Bob has the 114 in it. I did just do a ride review on a 23 Street Bob with the 114 in it. Pretty cool bike. That video will come out before this video. The biggest thing difference on this one from, was it 2020 when they stopped selling them in the US, is the 117 and the bigger tank. And that bigger tank does do it justice. It looks so much more balanced. Looks so much more balanced. The old tank looked too small for the bike. I think this is like a 5.5 gallon tank, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure. I wish they had an option of it being all black without the chrome. But this chrome looks good. I guess you could, when you start doing mods to it, you could kind of tone down some of the chrome so you ain't got so much of it. Let's sit down on it. We're waiting on this guy. Better get my phone out of my pocket before I lose it. Big seat. Look at that big back tire, dude. This bike looks like a beast. It looks like a beast. I can't wait to ride it. Let's get on this bad boy. Whew, that seat's wide. I like the forward controls. I'm not like a huge fan of the mid controls. So let's to let you know, I am 6'1". I got a 36-inch inseam, so I'm kind of long in the legs, which mid controls for a guy with long legs just doesn't fit me right. But my knees still are kind of high on the tank, even on this with forward controls. A big breather. Heavy getting off the kickstand. It's got cruise control. That's pretty cool. Traction control button. I guess that means you can turn it off. Comes with traction control. Got the same gauges as the Street Bob, which I think is sweet. Pretty clean look. This is too much. This is too much chrome right here, blinding you. I like to take this off, make it black, and then just when you start doing your modifications to the motor, you're gonna get black parts and it'll tone that chrome right down. So he's ready to go. So let's get ready to go. I always forget the start buttons on the other button.
Any questions about operations on this one?
I don't think so.
Okay. Alright, so I will give you a chance to really open it up a little bit. As long as I see you behind me being comfortable.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
Here we go.
Alright. Seems like a pretty cool guy. Said we'll get some in-town riding. We'll get some up-to-speed riding. Ooh, it feels good. Feels good. The biggest thing I wanted to see about this 117 is if it is that much different from the 114. And if I understand it correctly, basically it's a 114 with a stage 2 on it, stage 1 on it. So it bumps up the numbers a little bit, but not a whole lot. I can't see nothing out of the mirrors. Not a thing. Turn right here. Put it down in second gear. Lean it in. It leans in not too bad right there. It's proper fast. It is proper fast. Dude, I can't help it. You feel like such a badass on this bike. That big fat tire, these wide bars. Knees in the breeze. A little chilly though. This is a cool bike. I say that about all bikes. I just love bike. Like Shade Tree Surgeon always says, I just love bike. Love that clunk into gear, every gear. Oh, scraped the peg. Scraped the peg right there. Oh, it pulls so hard. That is the first peg scrape I've ever had riding a motorcycle. That was the very first one. I've rode over probably 40 different bikes. That's the first time I've ever scraped a peg. I think we're going on the same route as I went on before last time I did ride reviews here. Not a very long route at all. If this is the same route we're going to go on. Maybe not. We're crossing the highway. Oh, we'll see. Yep. I've been on this route before. Let's not dive it in too hard this time. I like this bike. I like this bike. It's nice and comfortable. The seat is a lot like the Street Bob seat, where it kind of tips back a little bit and it's kind of hard to move around in the seat. Like you're pretty much just locked into one position. But the seat's comfortable. It's nice and wide. You got plenty of space on it. It comes up in the back so it holds you in the seat when you're getting onto it. The only thing that issue I'm having right now on this bike is my legs against the breather, which is not hot or nothing, but I just feel my leg laying against that breather the whole time. But it's comfortable. It's comfortable. I like these forward controls. I'm gonna scrape again. I almost scraped again. Almost scraped again. Anyways, I like these forward controls because it just gives me, lets me stretch out. You can move around on the pegs. You can put it up on your heels. You got room to move around on them, and they're comfortable. I don't like that they scraped. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm about to scrape every time I turn. Now, it's got me gun shy. This is a pretty cool bike though. Pretty cool bike. Not much of a test route, pretty short. One big country block, that's about it. I like it, I like it. I gotta ride a couple more bikes before I decide if what bike is the right one for me. I do like this bike though. It's a badass bike. You just feel like a badass on it. I feel like I got plenty of room on it. I don't feel like I'm huge on the bike like I did on the Street Bob. The seat is wide. It pushes your legs out. See if I can get my helmet open. There you go. So I can breathe. The seat's nice and wide. The tank's wide. It feels huge in front of you. The mirrors are useless on this bike. They are completely useless. Like I can't see nothing right there. You'll barely see that car behind me. Something smells hot. Try this thing. It's only got 14 miles on it. A little jerky in first gear. Little jerky in first gear. I like this bike. It sounds good too. This guy's been an asshole. Wow. Wow. Anyways, like I said, same gauges as the Street Bob. You got your tack or your miles, speed, what gear you're in, your gas gauge, all your dummy lights down here. The one thing I don't like about this this gauge cluster is you lose your gear indicator every time you pull in the clutch. It disappears. I feel like that should be an easy fix for Harley to fix, but they just haven't done it yet. It's been like that ever since the M8s came out. I feel like it could just be an easy software update would fix that. I don't know though. I'm gonna park this bike going this way so he don't have trouble. Pull it right in. So there it is. That's the ride. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, hit that dislike button. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe today. I'll catch you on the next video. This is Woody. Peace and I'm out.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Man, that's a cool bike.
Alright, what'd you think?
It's cool. It's a cool bike.
I saw you coming a little wide around some of those curves. Because you got that fat front rear tire.
Yeah. Why?
A little narrow front tire, so
yeah.
It wants to stand up a little bit more.
I scraped a peg coming around. Yeah, that's what got me a little gun shy.
Okay.
I didn't want to scrape them again.
I appreciate that. Ooh,